everybody, welcome back to another live stream. Now, we're going to be doing something a little bit different today. One I have not streamed before, but I have played it and have beaten it with every ending. Fallout New Vegas. We are going back to the classics. So, with that being said, before we get into the game itself, this is going to conclude several different parts, which will be uploaded to my YouTube channel, which can be found in the in the description of our YouTube channel in the channel name itself. There will be a link there, and then you can also find a link which I will post in chat as well. Welcome to the chat, Kenneth. It's good to see you. So yeah, like I said, we are going back to the classics today and playing some Fallout New Vegas. So without further ado, let's get into it and let's get our character made and get started. And we do have all the DLCs. How are you doing today, Kenneth? It's good to see you. So let's start a new game here. Now I do already have a save, but that would defeat the purpose of still going from start to finish, so that's what we're gonna do. Let me just do this really quickly because I don't want to forget to do this. Let's turn that down. So that the music itself from the radio does. Hopefully that has turned off the in-game music audio. I hope it did. Now, I will say that this is probably one of my favorite games ever. Out of all of the Fallout games, this is definitely up there in the top 3 for me. So, now that we are past that, we are at the character customization part
easy
of
there,
this.
Easy. You've been out cold
After
a couple of days now.
Of course.
Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's see what the damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name?
Yep.
I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name. I'm Doc Mitchell. Welcome to Goodsprings. Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out. I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place. How'd I do?
Alright. So, with this, let's see. This is an old way of how they used to do the character customizations. Unlike Fallout 4, you actually use a Pip-Boy style device to create your characters with these ones. So you don't have as many options as you do with some of the newer games. So, and I quote Fallout 4 and Fallout 76. It's not exactly the same, but it works. So let's do, see what kind of resets we got. Like that. Honestly, we might just leave it alone. Yeah, thankfully would be the word. We are going to be doing an evil playthrough on this, by the way. So we are going to be siding with a group called the Powder Gangers, which will be introduced in as we play through the beginning of the game. And you'll find out just how they are as we play. Well, let's go with the tunnel snake style. Why not? Black. Facial hair. We'll go with the beatnik look. And that's gonna be our character.
Well, I got most of it right anyway. Stuff that mattered. Okay. No sense keeping you in bed anymore. Let's see if we can get you on your feet. Good. Why don't you walk down to the end of the room? Over by that vigor tester machine there. Take it slow now. It ain't a race. Ooh, looking good so far. Go ahead and give the vigor tester a try.
Come on.
We'll learn
Wanna
right
set my
quick
skills?
if you get back all your faculties.
Thank you. So we're gonna go 7 on strength. Stu, I got 3 points to go, so perception will do 6. And for charisma, let's go diplomat. So that is going to be all of our skills set. Everything is gonna be just fine where it's at. So I'm pretty. You know what? Let's knock one off of agility here and actually put one more towards intelligence, and then take one from endurance and put one more towards intelligence as well. Make a couple of altercations here.
Yeah, that's a pretty standard score there, but after what you've been through, I'd say that's great news.
I'll take that.
Well, we know your vitals are good, but that don't mean the bullet can leak.
Alright. We're gonna take
Another the big one drop.
these.
What do you say you take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of questions? See if your dogs are still barking.
X, we'll take that. the antivenom. We do need that.
All right. I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind. Dog. House. Night. Bandit. Light. Mother.
Stew.
Okay. First one. Conflict just ain't in my nature. I ain't given to relying on others for support. I'm always fixin' to be the center of attention. I'm slow to embrace new ideas. I charge in to deal with my problems head on. Almost done here. What do you say you have a look at this? Tell me what you see.
Let's do an angry
Okay.
dreaded ant.
How about this one? Last one.
And I'm not sure what.
I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results. See if it all...
Alright, so energy weapons, explosives. So we're gonna take off energy weapons and we're going to go to medicine. Okay. Let's see. We'll go. We are going to use explosives later on. Let's go to hair. Alright, done with that.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
We're gonna go. The two traits I think we're gonna pick. Let's do trigger discipline and see, let's do we're not doing Wild Wasteland on this one. Let's go ahead and do we'll do this one's a tough one. Let's go heavy-handed just in case we use any melee. We'll go heavy-handed.
All right, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out.
See if there's anything else we can't pick up while we're in here. There's a pre-war book. to. I think that's about all we can loot. Alright. There we go.
Here, these... Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults he made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to be now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on, too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Never was much my style, anyway. Don't mention... You... Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
So let's go ahead and get some clothes on our person here. Alright. Oh, make sure we're set here. So we'll grab this right quick. I'm gonna put these in here for now. So it's not hoarding up my space. I'm gonna put these. We're gonna collect these crates too. If they contain sunsets, that's where we're gonna be collecting stars, as stars as we can. Well, there's Victor. Hello, buddy.
Howdy, partner. Can't say that I'm familiar with the rascals. Some of the fine... I moseyed into town, 10. Anyway, it's a right peaceful town, and I reckon it's as fine a place to settle as any. I was out for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up the old bone orchard. Saw what looked like a bunch of bad eggs, so I laid low. Once they'd run off, I dug you up to see if you were still kicking. Turns out you were. So I hauled you off to the dock right quick. Happy trip.
Cheyenne, stay. Don't worry, she won't bite unless I tell her to. Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you. Meet me outside, behind the saloon. Now, see the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there? Take this and try to hit a couple of them. Try crouching down and staying still. It'll help your aim.
And the only reason I'm doing this is because it's a pretty much free
Nice shot.
weapon. Now, I didn't have to do this, but I did so.
Well, that's a start. So,
I'm just gonna
Hey,
end it here.
I'm going to get my friends and we're burning this town to the ground. Got it?
We'll keep that in mind. Now, if you're not gonna buy something, get out.
What the hell is your problem?
See. Where's the radio? So no, I can still hear the radio.
Well, you've been causing. They were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back. That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know. I didn't hear exactly, but the leader was talking about the strip. Fellow wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 93 up. Looks like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this trader, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him. Cobb hasn't exactly been looking for Ringo too hard. I think he's afraid that Ringo will ambush him, which is probably true. He's holed up at the... Be careful out there.
Let's do this.
Feeling thirsty? I can take care of that.
Radio real quick.
Sure. There. Be careful out there. Feeling thirsty? I can take care of that. Yeah. You're welcome. Be careful out there.
In some trust, which is exactly what we need.
Howdy.
Let's look at our west here. Let's go talk to our powder ganger friend, which is over here, I believe. There he is.
What do you want? Would serve these idiots right if me and my guys shot the place up after we got payback on Ringo. What the hell for? Shit, yeah. Mayor Cobb. I like the sound of that. Running my own town will give me more pull with the guys at the prison, too. First things first, though. You go settle things with... While you're doing that, yeah.
Now, let's go take care of Ringo. That's the map. Perfect. Just check my lines here. Start. We got ourselves another Sunset Sarsaparilla machine over here too. So we'll take those.
That's close enough. Sorry about... We got... Yeah.
Be a better outfit than what we got on. Put that on instead. We'll do that. We'll come back for that safe later. Let's actually see. Just repair that pistol real quick.
What do you want now? Good. We'll still need a plan before we rush the town. I don't want to embarrass myself and get beat by a bunch of townies. Once you're done with that stuff, or none of it.
You must be the one Doc Mitchell... What? Why the hell would I want to do that? All right. I can give you some of my Take it easy now.
That's better armor, leather. So we are good. I'm good with that.
Welcome back. I had hoped you wouldn't need to come see me again so soon. What can I do for you? Are you sure? All right, that does. You take care now.
See if we can't get some more dynamite.
Howdy. What can Easy Pete do for you?
Nah.
Keep your gun.
Alright, so we are ready to do this.
Hey. We ready to move or what? It's about...
Now, let's work on... Let's get some more of it. At least 25, and then we'll do bar. see, so this one, let's do intense training. Do perception.
Never thought I'd ever have my own town. But thanks to you, now I do. If you want to make some caps, head on over to the correctional facility. Just tell them I sent you and you should get in without a problem. Keep a close eye. Oh. Yeah.
And now that that's done, let's go ahead and go towards our main quest here. So that is Goodsprings now belonging to us. Well, you know what? Let me search the rest of these guys first. And some of these guys have really good guns. So, let me do that first. Can't wait to get the jury rig upgrade so I can repair anything with whatever I want. That'd be nice to have. Maybe also have a shoddy, that'll work out too. Now the one thing, if I had selected the Wild Wasteland perk up here to our left, right over this hill would be a coffin with some unique items. It's like right around here, I believe, if you take the Wild Wasteland perk. You see some weird things with that. Now the reason we're not taking the main highway, like they said, it is actually full of pitfalls, and we're not going to go that way. For our safety. Now the reason I want to work on repair as well is only because once we get through, I believe it's Prim. Yeah, so we can pick up a companion while we're here to help us fight, which will be a huge benefit to us. So let's search here. That one yet. Come back to that later. We're running into some other creatures here too, so we gotta be careful with that. We're checking all of our surroundings to make sure we don't miss anything. So that's what's good about having these outfits is ouch. That was rude. Is while we're dressed like something like this, we can don the disguise of any faction we choose. So when it comes to infiltration, as long as we dress up as that faction, we should have no issues. So we're just gonna have to see if we have enough repair points to pick up Eddie while we're here, or ED, or Ed E. I'm sorry, I should say that correctly. It's Ed E. Hello, little gecko. We'll take your hides. I can use that to make leather. Oh, the gecko won that one. Any kind of food we can collect, we're going to be doing that too. Now the reason we're not just as a powder ganger because this is NCR control and I don't want to get shot at immediately.
Hey, where the hell do you think it's your ass? Watch out!
But I do want his gun. So let's do this little number. So that we're disguised. And before we go, let's just do this little number here. That's where they want us to go, is over there.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
I'll leave you alive for now. for now. Then we'll come back when I kill you.
Aha!
There we go. That's all. I'll take your rifle. Kinda like the face trap armor better. Really? Okay. Wow, you're rude. Rude. Ooh, I'll take that mercenary armor though. Let's take care of that. Okay, so that's another one. Another Dropbox collected. He must be still focused on me, so let's take care of
You like that?
Alright, so you should probably... Now's a good time as any. There we go. Hey, welcome to chat. It's going pretty good. Just sitting here playing a classic. So, I don't have the repair skills necessary to fix it. What did it say I needed? 65 or higher. What do I need for parts? 2, 3 pieces of scrap, 2 such modules. So I'm gonna have to come back for Eddie. Because I don't have, I thought I had enough repair skills, so we'll just have to come back for him later. It'll be fine. Ain't no skin off my bones. It's really good. It's an old Xbox 360 game, but it's one of the best Fallout games that Bethesda made, and it's definitely one of my favorites. We'll take care of these guys in here too, but before we do, well, you know what? Let's go take care of these guys in here before we... No, we'll go into the Vicky and Vance Casino first. Out of all the Fallout games, probably yes. For sure.
I don't know what it
Seconded to
was
Fallout
brought
3.
you to Prim, youngster, but you might want to rethink your... That beat up? Hell if I... A courier dropped it off a couple of months back. I got it working for a little while, but the darn thing pooped out. I haven't been able to get it up and running again. I was hoping to use it for some courier work, but that ain't gonna happen. Don't go getting yourself shot.
Howdy, partner. Welcome to the Vicky and Vance Casino and Museum. Just Mo's you on over. Have you gone? Where have you? Prim Slim here.
Another time, maybe.
Happy.
Much going on here. So let's go ahead and go over to the Lucky Casino and take care of the convicts that are in here. So the kind of games I like are shooters, stuff like this, or I'll even play things like Sims and a bunch of others as well. So it's just a variety of games I enjoy playing. I gotta repair this weapon at some point. Let's repair our armor. Not daily, but I do stream every once in a while. It's kind of it's just kind of a in the moment kind of thing, and I usually stream with my buddies, but they're not on, or at least I haven't seen them on yet, but I usually stream with them. So this one is this stream is a solo stream. I work 5 days out of the week and I don't always have time to do it. So this is just kind of a way for me to get out and relax and just kind of do something that keeps me going. So let's utilize this dynamite. Oh yeah, No, trust and believe. If I had more time to do it, if I did do it every day, I would. Hey, buddy, how you doing? How'd that feel? I knew he was gonna come out of that door too. Hey, appreciate that, thank you. Well, he certainly didn't last very long, did he? I'm gonna take care of the rest of these guys. Gotta be careful with these ones, because one of these has a flamer, if I'm not mistaken. There he is. No, not a flamer, but an incinerator. It still hurts just the same. Pretty sure he's stuck behind that light fixture. I'm from Missouri, U.S. It's gonna mess up my shots. So, there we go. That's it. Stem up real quick. The reason the only reason I'm taking care of these guys myself, because the guy that's currently captured is a coward and will run off and leave us here to do it by ourselves anyway. So that's the only reason I'm taking care of these guys myself. From Missouri, the U.S. I can't repair any more armor right now. I have fixed as much as I can fix. Ooh, yes, another varmint rifle, good. Let's see if I can't repair my rifle again. I can. We now have a fully repaired varmint rifle. Sweet. And a 9mm pistol. Good. I'm hoping at some point to quickly collect a perk called jury rigging. It allows me to repair weapons with which you normally wouldn't be able to repair the weapons with. So if I were to have, say, a varmint rifle and an NCR rifle, I could fix that rifle with the varmint rifle. But I can't do that until I get the jury rigging perk. So that's gonna be a little bit of ways away. God, that thing's heavy. I'm gonna have to sell this thing at some point. No, these guys. I will take care of the rest of them, and then we'll go back and rescue him. You thought. Leather belt. No. Sure. What suggestions? What kind of suggestions? Let's go rescue him, I guess. See if we can't convince him to help us.
I don't suppose you came here to rescue me. Well, I'm Deputy Beagle, and I'm being held.
Oh, I can
I'd be
imagine.
most grateful
This
if you would
guy's an
set me
idiot.
free. Oh, that's just...
There we go. Now we are doing an evil playthrough of this, so just kind of give you an idea. We're not joining the good guys on this one. We're actually going to be joining a faction called Caesar's Legion, and they're the bad guys. The NCR are the good guys. I've done the last time I played this, I did a good playthrough. So, more repair skill there. That might just be enough repair for us to fix Eddie. I got you. Yeah, let me do this stream, and then afterwards I will. I always forget where the front door is to this building, but that's not what we're here for. We're gonna finish clearing out this hotel before we do anything else. There's also bad guys on the tracks up there as well, so Beagle is not leaving until... So was...
You like...
I will here in just a moment. Let me find a good,
You like
and then
that?
I'll head you. Oh, how doing, buddy? Oh, Beagle got himself killed. Imagine that. That ain't no surprise. I was expecting him to die, honestly. You just on here. Ooh, that's come on. I will take that mask. Yeah, give me one moment. Here. I'm gonna repair these outfits while I can. There we go. All right. think that's all of them except for the guys that are on the track. So, well, that might be all of them, honest. Let's see. No loose ends. Let's see. Alright, sounds good. Give me 1 second here. Now that I got a good stopping point. Ooh, there's a doctor's bag. That'll come in extremely handy. Okay. I think I got it. I think I got it. Okay. I get the right person. Okay. Well, that's going. Okay, right. I got what I needed to from this building, so I think it's time to leave. These guys update now that they're freed. Yeah, I mean, I make a little something myself every now and again,
Howdy.
but I'm still, when it comes to the whole streaming thing, I'm not as good as most streamers, as a lot of streamers are, but I just kind of do it for fun, so. First you'll do that.
Hey, youngster. I suggest talking to those NCR troopers across the bridge. Goodbye.
Let's go to the NCR Correctional Facility because I'm going to give these guys a deputy. Now, I'm not gonna focus on main quest completely right now. I'm gonna be doing some side stuff first. So just kind of give you guys a heads up. So let's see. Alright, it's not too far off. So let's go here then. Rude. That was rude. That's a leg injury. I forgot about the mines over here. We'll avoid them. I don't know if I can avoid that blowfly though. The only thing I kind of wish you could do with New Vegas was sprint. That's not exactly an option. No, however, no, I will say we're not going to be doing the quest for the NCRCF yet. And the reason I say that is because it's a pretty challenging one, and I don't have the proper equipment to actually do this quest. But I can at least get their deputy for Prim.
Look at you. This? Well, all right. Yeah.
Right here, this is who
Didn't
we
know
wanna talk
anyone
to.
would willingly. Oh, short. Due process. All right.
That's gonna be west. Right, so now let's go ahead and focus. We are gonna at least get that started, so let's move on to the actual quest now. Actually, I think we have to be sheriff, I think. Oh, no, we don't.
Hey, youngster. Still hanging? I'll tell you what... Oh, so you're talking about one of them packages. That job had Strange written all over it, but we couldn't turn down the caps. He said he saw a fella. Maybe you can track down whatever notes he was keeping. First deadbeat we hired to do the job canceled. Nope, different fella, bigger. Had himself a face on a screen, and he talked more like you or me. I guess I don't... Johnson.
Alright. Let's go ahead. We did what we needed. What is our next journey? Where even is this journey? Oh wait, I know what's that. Never mind. I forgot it's a little bit different on this one.
This is most unusual. The Powder Gangers have visitors today. I guess there's a first for everything. Now those tough-looking fellows must be great cons. I recognize those funny helmets and leather vests from stories I've heard. So what are they doing with that dapper gentleman who wears a checked suit? I wouldn't mind a suit like that. They're talking about heading south toward Nipton, then west to Novak where they'll meet up with someone. I guess I could track them if I needed to, but the town of Primm needs me here to serve and protect. Oh my, I think I've been spotted.
No, let's... No, I don't think it's enough skill. I need to repair Ed E. Find out. Number needs to be 65 or higher, so I'm 20 short. Alright. So what we're gonna do with the last part of this area, we're gonna get to where we need to go over here. And what I will do is I'm gonna see if I can get a pardon for our new sheriff. So I'm gonna take a shortcut and avoid these guys for right now. We will come back and take care of these guys later. Because at some point I do have to come through this area anyway. So before we can even go in there, I gotta do this. Gotta disguise myself as an NCR trooper because we are shunned by the NCR. So it's always best to be, be prepared. I can't remember if it's red scorpions over here or something else. So I gotta be careful. I think there's some kind of enemy over here, but I cannot remember for the life of myself what it is. They're all over there. So we have made it to the NCR Ranger Outpost. So what we're gonna do here, or the Mojave Outpost, now that since I'm dressed as NCR, they're not gonna shoot at me on sight. What I'm gonna do here is I'm going to end it here for the first part of this stream, and then we will continue on in part 2. Now I want to try to prolong this as much as possible. Because it's a fun game and I don't want to do too much at once, and I kind of want to keep you guys wondering what's going to happen next. For those of you who don't know or have not played this, so I kind of like the idea of leaving you on a cliffhanger. So with that being said, thank you for tuning in on this stream, and we will catch you guys on the next one.